Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aries for the month of April. And Aries, a very happy birthday to you. I hope this Aries season is amazing. So do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Aries, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me. That's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if you'd like to give me a follow there, there's a link to that in the description below. Just make sure you do use the link. I only have one Instagram account. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. And if you watch my content regularly, if you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. Aries, all right. You have some heavy themes here coming in. I see three pretty big major arcanas, and I don't think these are bad things. In fact, I think there's a new chapter beginning for many of you here. But let's go ahead and make sure this is all set up, and we'll go ahead and get into it now. So energy on the bottom, you have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is somebody who is hardworking, studious. This is somebody who's extremely fixated on their habits, on their routines. And this person is typically, they've achieved a high status in their career, especially if they work for somebody. But if they're, the same is true if they're self-employed. But they also can be potentially wealthy, because this is one of the cards that will indicate somebody who's interested in building an empire, or somebody who's looking to set themselves up for success, set their family up for success, their future family up for success, all of that sort of energy. It's a long game for the King of Pentacles, and they're ready to dig in and go slow and steady to achieve their empire, right? And that's kind of the idea here with this King of Pentacles. But this also may say on the other end that you want to be careful that your routines do not become so strict that you miss out on things, and that your routines do not become an issue, right? And so especially if there's something that is not working, if you keep doing something over and over again and it's not working, obviously you're not serving yourself well in that case. And so it does say to be mindful of routines, whether they're good or whether they're bad. Simply be mindful of your routines at this time. And if you do that, you can build something big for yourself. So taking a look here, right away in the middle, you have the Death card. So the Death card is a huge energy of transformation. Okay, this is the most misunderstood card in the tarot as far as I'm concerned, because people look at it and think it's literal death, and it's not, or dying, and it's not. The Death card talks about a transformation happening in your life. It is the idea that you are going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Okay, you are coming out on the other end of something much different than you were before. And so this is also Scorpio energy, but the Death card represents a big change in your life. There's undeniable change when the Death card comes in, and it asks you, it asks you to look at, maybe some things that are not working, but more importantly, you can't really resist the energy of the Death card, okay? It says that change is undeniable, change is happening. And again, looking here with the King of Pentacles, this is a time for you to maybe allow yourself to try new things, allow yourself to make transformations in your habits, in your routines if you need to, and embrace potentially a new beginning in your life. I feel very strongly that some of you are going to come out of this month of April as a much different Aries. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Now, in the beginning of the month here, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the World. So we'll start with the World, because this is really kind of forming a big energy for you here. You have the World diagonal with the Death card with the Queen of Swords here. So diagonals are directions you're headed, and this World card is the completion of a cycle. I've said it a few times but already in this reading, but it keeps coming in. And this can say that there's a chapter ending. And through that, when you get the world, take time to reflect on the journey you've gone through, because the world is the last card of the major arcana. It is the last stage in the fool's journey through the major arcana tarot cards. And so it says, what choices have you made along your journey? How did you get to the top of the world? Because with the world, there is an energy of victory and success here after you've completed something. This is also Saturn energy, okay? Saturn rewards hard work. By the way, if you're a Capricorn, or if you have Capricorn energy, like maybe your rising sign's a Capricorn, your sun sign, like if you have Capricorn in your chart, is what I'm trying to say, definitely go ahead and watch that, because I use different tarot decks and this is similar so far. But at any rate, Aries, this world here, you are completing something. And, especially with the King of Pentacles, you putting in the energy and really getting justly rewarded for that outcome. You have this Ten of Swords, which is also an ending, okay? Completions are also endings. But the Ten of Swords says, release yourself from whatever's not working, okay? Only you will know that. I can't tell you what is not serving you or what is not working. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. But the Ten of Swords says that there is an ending. Same with the Death card, okay? Very similar energies here. The Ten of Swords and the Death card next to it is a big combination of something undeniably ending in your life. But you can view this ending as a chapter beginning. And also with the Ten of Swords, there is new hope on the horizon. So do keep that in mind, especially because you have this Ace of Wands here in the row of your thoughts or on your mind. Ace of Wands is like a business venture or a business idea. It can be the spark of life. And this is the card that you want to see if you're looking to physically start something. Like if you're looking to start a side hustle or even a full-blown business, the Ace of Wands says that this could be pretty good. Okay, the outcome for that idea that you have could be pretty good, but it is the start, right? It is the first card in the suit of wands, so there is more work to go. But that's a card of side hustles, starting something, turning passions into profits. It's really big energy, and so I definitely love to see that card for you. Now, in the middle of the month, you have the Five of Swords, the Death card, and the Moon. So we have all of this energy here. It's such an interesting month for you. This is one of these readings where I will be very interested to see how we clarify. But you have this energy of like ending, right? And potentially some type of loss, with this Five of Swords. But the thing is, the Five of Swords is totally recoverable. This is the difference between the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. Ten of Swords is done. Okay, no going back. When you get the Ten of Swords, same with the Death card. No going back. Five of Swords says that you are waving your flag right now, but as you see the sun rays coming out of this person, you will get much stronger as you accept defeat or as you go through some sort of, temporary difficulty or challenge. And in fact, I do think that whatever you're going through at this time, albeit big, with the Ten of Swords and the Death card next to each other, I think the struggle is temporary because you have this Moon card. Moon can be something that happens quickly, comes in and out, like this phases of the moon. And, this can be whatever change is happening, it's big. But like I said, the challenging aspects of it are coming in and out very quickly here. And so I definitely like to see that for you. The Moon can also say, take note of intuitive messages, subconscious messages. This is in the subconscious row. The lower row is your subconscious. It's what you can't see. It's the hidden. It's also the way that you're talking to yourself potentially. And as you have that Moon energy, some of you here are potentially fearing change. And, the Ten of Swords, Death card next to each other would suggest that it's just happening, right? I mean, you have free will, but sometimes, especially over the cards, but sometimes change is inevitable. And that's what I feel like this is going. So be careful if you are stepping into that fear, that energy of fear around the change. Now, in the future, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So what I love here is you have this ending, you have this change, transformation, and on the other end of it, you're getting a major windfall of happiness here. Okay, the Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards to find in the tarot. It's also an ending. You have two tens with the World and the Death card. So these are big themes for yourself here, Aries. And this Ten of Cups is one that you want to see. Okay, this can be family energy. You can see the young family here or the family here. They own the home behind them. And so for me, Ten of Cups is not just about happiness. It's also about abundance, because who doesn't want to be totally happy in their life? You also have this Two of Cups, which could be a partner or significant other coming into your life at this time with this Two of Cups energy. Something new here with the Ace of Wands, transformation leading to potentially finding somebody, if that's something you're interested in, or a connection with another person that you feel at a deep level. The Queen of Swords here is potentially somebody who's like able to give you wise counsel, but the Queen of Swords also tells you to embrace independence energy and to really go after your goals with a deep focus on something. So let's go ahead and start to clarify. So if you're enjoying this, hit the like button and subscribe, but let's go ahead and see what we have here. You have the Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. I literally said that here with the Moon. I must have memorized this phrase here from this Oracle card unconsciously, but I literally said that, with the Moon, and now you have the Moon as well. You have this Magic Guardian, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I love this card. It doesn't come out very often. I view that card as like a unicorn card. I love that energy because I see that tying in deeply here with the Ace of Wands. You can kind of tell the alchemy here that this person is doing on the card, really bringing something into existence, and the Ace of Wands is physically starting something. Along with that, you have this Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns, as well as Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Okay, so some of you have a big talent here, and take note of this energy of change, right? Trusting your talent and changing times, change happening with the Death card, change happening with the Ten of Swords, the World, the Ten of Cups coming in. And so some of you here really moving out of resistance and allowing the change to happen. Let's see what else we get here. So you have compromise, take action. So, okay, really moving towards something, moving towards a desire of some type, and then within the next few months, and remain positive. So some manifestation here with this Magic Guardian, you creating magic in your life in some ways as you allow change to happen, as you embrace change and you trust your talents during these changing times here, especially with that Death card in the middle. So big. Let's see what else we have here. Let's start to clarify the situation even more. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's pull some additional tarot cards. All right. So you have the Empress, you have the King of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles, rather. Okay, so you clearly have a major talent towards something. I keep going back to this idea, the Spirit Fox energy, trust your talent in changing times. The Eight of Pentacles is the biggest card indicating that you have a talent in the tarot, and you have it with the World. So some of you could also talk about like becoming a master and maybe even taking apprenticeship under somebody to become a master. But that is that is syncing with this card, with this World card, which is completion. So some of you have become the master here in some sort of talent. And this is going to be very helpful for you as you go through this change. You have the King of Cups with the Ten of Swords. King of Cups is somebody who is really like capable of handling emotional situations. As you see, this person is sitting in water. Change is, or can be rather, emotional. And so, some of you may be really tapping into that energy, that ability to handle whatever is in front of you emotionally. And it could also say for you to really take care of yourself and, do something that will regulate your energy at this time. You have this Empress card, which is a major card of abundance. It's a major sign of abundance. The Empress is fertile, and they pretty much have all of the resources and more that they need. And so when you combine that with the Ace of Wands, that can mean children, actually, literally, the Ace of Wands and the Empress, because the Empress is a sign of fertility, not only in the child sense of the word, trying to conceive type of word, but also trying to conceive a project. And like some sort of project that you have is fertile for a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So it really depends on what you're looking for, but definitely very nice energy. So you have the Lovers, you have the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles coming in once again. So look, I said at the beginning of this reading, there's something around routines here. Trust your gut around a routine. Remember, we have this moon card, take note of intuitive messages. I literally said that when I pulled this moon energy here as well, this moon tarot card as well. And so there's something around your routine where you may want to shake something up, change something, or if you know that there's a routine that's really working for you, stick to that at this time. Eight of Cups, walking away from a disappointing situation, going with the change, allowing the change to happen and really going with it. You have this Lover's energy as well, which is an important choice to make in life or in love. And you have that here with the Five of Swords. So for some of you, if there's a connection here that's not working, as you drop that connection, there's a new one coming in here with the Two of Cups. I do want to see what happens when we clarify, but I do feel like that will be a message for many of you. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. You have the Hanged Man, you have the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you have this Ace of Wands again. Some of you bringing something to life, okay, in a big way. The Ace of Wands with the Empress is a major sign of a project looking very good for you, and now you have it, or just you're like conceiving something into existence. I think it's probably around a project. Some of you may be trying for children. That is certainly the case because you have this Ten of Cups with it as well, which is a energy of family, but it's also an energy of super happiness. And so definitely bringing something in here. You have this Seven of Swords. You've worked hard to accumulate this harvest here. And since this is connected here to this Two of Cups, some of you here, as you let go of a situation that doesn't work for you, you bring in a long-term partnership as well with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, particularly if you are single. But this is, in terms of a project, anything that you're looking to start at this time, if this message is for you, if you are on this timeline, it looks very, very good, okay, with this long-term investment here. And you have the Hanged Man, which is all about letting go, again, not resisting change. And what's interesting is the Hanged Man, number 12, really needs the energy of the Death card, number 13, because the Hanged Man is holding on. They are resisting. And what they really need is a change. The Death card provides that change for them. It allows them to get out of this state of being suspended in air, right? And so big change here for you. You have the community, gift, concern, message, adjudication, and bad health. What was on the bottom here? Yeah, taking action on the bottom of this tarot deck. I forgot to pull that. And then what is on the bottom here? Courthouse. So you absolutely have a gift. Remember, you have this Spirit Fox, trust your talents. You have this gift card indicating the gifts that you have to share with the world. You have the World with the Eight of Pentacles indicating your major talents. You have the two Ace of Wands with the Empress bringing something into existence here. And, for some of you here who are for relationship energy, it's like some of you are really, there's like the health of a relationship isn't working out between you and another person. As you let go of that, you also bring someone into your life here. And I do feel like there's maybe karma around the two of you here with the Judgment card, but overall, there could be a message of change coming in for you here in this month with message and then all of the energy here around change. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.